gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the very first episode of EHWF Radio. My name is Ryan Stiles, and I am here with you today on the very first episode of EHWF Radio. And I am let me tell you guys, I am excited. Very, very excited. I am a huge EHWF wrestling fan. I always have been. This is what I love. This is what I always wanted to do. And the show, I promise, this will be the place to go for EHWF wrestling news. I will have interviews. We will have guests. We will have everything. Everything you want to know about EHWF, this is what you want to do. This is what you want to listen to. Now, let's not waste any time, and let's get right into it. Now, I'm sure everyone's watched Redemption. You know, stacked card, great pay-per-view like always. EHWF always brings it, you know. Few things to point out. Phantom winning Money in the Bank. I didn't really see that one coming, but hey, you know. I think with the right push and with the right booking, Phantom can be a pretty big star, and I am glad that he won the Money in the Bank. But the thing that I want to point out, the thing that if you haven't watched this pay-per-view, you need to. James Walker turning on Karen Andrews. What is up with that? Okay, I figured, the two would work together for a while, blah, 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 but Walker turning on Karen it was a swerve that I did not see coming. And I'm sure we will get an explanation soon enough, but yeah, I want to see what this is going to lead to. And of course, Miles Lucas retaining on Stevie Magnum. I do not understand why Stevie Magnum was in the main event, but hey, I'm not a booker. I'm not working for EHWF, but yeah. And of course, everyone will probably tune in this week for Mayhem, because if you're listening to my show, obviously you're an EHWF fan, and Mayhem this week is going to be something special. Let me tell you, many surprises I guarantee will pop out this week. I have just heard through the grapevine. The two main events this week, JT Steele, who is one of my favorite stars in the company right now and a future Hall of Famer, versus Miles Lucas, the current world champion and another great talent of the many that EHWF has to choose from. And also Danny Givens versus James Carter. Danny Givens, of course, is your new junior heavyweight champion, and trust me, this division will be something to keep an eye on. I have seen a lot of the junior heavyweights who got signed recently in the big, I guess you would call it, just they wanted this division, so they just hired a bunch of junior heavyweights. But everyone that they've hired, I have seen independent work from, and there are just some amazing talent, and just another reason to watch EHWF if you already don't have enough. So, yeah, this is just, like I said, a preview episode, and I'm about out of time. Make sure to watch Mayhem this week, and make sure that you tune in next week, because I promise I'm thinking about contacting Karen Andrews. I want an explanation of what's going on, and I promise you, next week, I will do everything in my power to make sure Karen Andrews is on this show. So, my name, like I said, Ryan Stiles. I am your host, and that is that. Thank you for listening. Make sure to tune in next week.